Avatar Way of the Water is out and admittedly better than I thought it would be. However, James Cameron is out there talking, and not only has he gone woke, but he has lost his fucking mind. All right, before we get started, you guys know the drill. Please subscribe to the channel, click the notification icon, give the video a like. And when it comes to comments, I forgot to mention this before, I make an effort and I have replied to every single comment because I love engaging with people. I love hearing your opinions on these things, so please do that as well. Now, on to the show. All right, so we have a wonderful article here from the wonderful people at Bounding Into Comics, and the title alone starts us on a rocky road. So, James Cameron says pregnant women being shown as hunters and warriors in Avatar The Way of the Water is, quote, a step forward for female empowerment. Now, let's just step off one moment. And who are we talking about here? James Cameron. Let's see. Not responsible for Ripley, but caretook her for a film and made her awesome, and did create and manage Linda Hamilton, Sarah Connor in the Terminator movies. Like, this guy, is no stranger to strong female characters that work. Strong female characters that are strong character, strong of conviction. They're not manly men, right? They struggle. They, overcome odds. They are, like when people throw up this woke crap, when Jennifer Lawrence said her crap about not, about being the first, female lead, what were people throwing up? Ripley, Sarah Connor, Sigourney Weaver, Linda Hamilton. Like, he has done it. He knew how to do it. So, what is he saying about, pregnant women being shown as hunters and warriors as female empowerment? So, let's dive a little deeper, right? So, he says that he was motivated by a desire to, quote, go all the way down the rabbit hole of female empowerment. Okay, you need to not go down that rabbit hole. Period. Like, end of story. Like, we have seen this a million times before. That leads to a very dark place. Nonetheless, he's going to go all in and, quite honestly, beyond. So he said, quote, I was really taken by the fact that Neytiri, which I guess is Zoe Saldana's character, hunts while she's pregnant, and had noticed that, quote, one of the characters goes into battle pregnant. Rodriguez asked Cameron, why was that important? So Rodriguez's character was interviewing James Cameron, and he gives him this softball setup, pre-known about question. Let's not, sugarcoat this. So, this is James Effin Cameron's response. Quote, everybody's always talking about female empowerment. Well, all right, that's true. Cameron explained to his former Alita Battle Angel collaborator. So he's been interviewed by Robert Rodriguez. Okay. But what is such a big part of a woman's life that we, as men, don't experience? Question mark. Well, I don't know. Everything? I mean, men and women are different. Get over it. Okay, whatever. He continued, quote, and I thought, well, if you're really going to go all the way down the rabbit hole of female empowerment, don't do that. Let's have a female warrior who's 6 months pregnant in battle. Okay, hold up. Let's keep going. I'm going to unpack this all a little bit later. Stay tuned. It doesn't happen in our society. Probably hasn't happened for hundreds of years. Hey, newsflash, it didn't happen at all, and for very good reason. Anyways, Cameron argued, quote, but I guarantee you, back in the day, women had to fight for survival and protect their children. True. And it didn't matter if they were pregnant. Cite your source. And pregnant women are more capable of being a lot more athletic than we as a culture acknowledge. Cite your source. Now, if you are pretending that we as a society think pregnant women shouldn't move and should just sit on a couch or a chair all day, you're probably right. But I don't know that society. Must be very odd in James Cameron's house. Nonetheless, he keeps going on. He said, quote, I thought, let's take the real boundaries off. Not a good idea. He concluded, to me, it was the last bastion that you don't see. Okay, and now we're starting to get an idea of what is really going on. Wonder Woman and Captain Marvel, all these other amazing women. Oh, gee, why didn't you mention Ripley or Sarah Connor? But they're not moms, and they're not pregnant while they're fighting evil. There's a good reason for that, but okay. Yeah. So that thankfully is where the pain ends. And now we can unpack all this craziness. All right, James Cameron, I guess it's time for a lesson in, humans. Hello. So here's the deal. Okay, so am I going to sit here and say that no pregnant woman has ever been in a battle in her life? Of course not. That's idiotic. It's stupid. However, I can guarantee you that in probably almost every single scenario, it was out of desperation. A village is attacked by a horde of barbarians. There happened to be a pregnant woman or two. They got to fight or flight. Those are their two options. As soon as flight is out of the question, you got to fight. However, on some kind of mythical whole scale or some planned or designed idea that pregnant women would go into battle, it's ludicrous for one simple fact. Evolution. Sorry, James. It's real. The woman and the society and humans are designed to protect the offspring. That is the next generation. That is what's carrying on the genes, okay? If a woman goes into battle, you don't lose one set of genes, you lose two. That is a zero-sum gain for the species. Ergo, women aren't going into battle pregnant, especially at 6 months. So you want to play some semantics game and 4-week pregnant women who aren't showing it, don't even know they're pregnant, have gone into battle? Okay, fine. Whatever. And I am acknowledging that there have been female warriors in different tribes and cultures throughout history. I'm acknowledging that there's female warriors today, but they aren't going into battle 6 months pregnant for the simple fact, cut all the BS, cut all of it, strip it all aside. Humans are not going to risk losing 2 gene carriers. That's it. It's that simple, okay? On a designed, structured basis, okay? The fight or flight, I got that covered. But they're not going to do it on a designed structure. Simple, end of story. Now, there is a second component to this, however. The second component is the pandemic that has struck Hollywood. It's been around forever, but now it's really rearing its ugly head. It's actually very similar to what we saw with Jennifer Lawrence last week. It is the ultimate, look at me, I'm the wokest of the woke. I, according to Jennifer Lawrence, was the first strong female lead, completely disproven. James Cameron, I'm breaking new ground in the woke world by putting pregnant women in battle because I'm so awesome. Look at me. And it is pathetic and it's sad. It's nonsensical. I don't know if it achieves them their goal. I'm not in Hollywood. I don't know if they go to dinner parties and they get patted on the back and say, oh, James, you're such a woke. They don't use woke, of course. You're such a progressive individual. You put, pregnant women fighting, and that's so, it's like, good God, give me a break. The sad part is this combined with the video I did where he's talking about testosterone being toxic, it's very clear. James Cameron, you have lost all testosterone. Your pituitary gland is not producing. There's something called TRT. You need to look it up. Testosterone replacement therapy. Yes, I'm being sarcastic. Yes, it's a joke. But yes, James Cameron, you need that. Okay? Or if you're not going to do that, then I will say this. Continue to make good movies because I will be honest, despite the 6-month prego fighting woman, Avatar 2 is not really a big ham-fisted, woke disaster, right? I mean, again, Cameron can make good movies when he wants to. So continue to make good movies, but either shut your mouth about all this, politically correct, progressive woke bullshit, or get on testosterone replacement therapy, man up a little bit, and just, say, hey, I'm making good movies. Enjoy. Because that's what you're here for. And that's what you've done. And if you want to make, strong female strong female characters, you've done it. You know how to do it. And it doesn't involve sending pregnant women into battle to make some kind of statement missed by everyone and acknowledged by so few. So that's it for James Cameron and his latest, interview debacle. Maybe he just shouldn't do interviews. I don't know. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below, where I will gladly engage in a conversation.